Hi, I'm Ben Crowchief. My TP's been up for over 374 days, and a lot of people don't know why it's been up. And I'll just give you a quick background. Before my petition, there was 3 previous petitions Siksika members brought to the about to stop the building in down on the east side. And all of the petitions went unanswered, even mine. So all 4 petitions went unanswered. So on November 4th, 2015, a blockade was made at the proposed Cluny subdivision. The protesters wanted transparency on flood monies and progress that also threatens traditional family grant placement. Well, like a lot of evacuees, they didn't know where the money was going, so we started asking questions. And a lot of families wanted to live in their own family clans, get back to have a say in where their houses were being built. And so where treaty rights were used to prevent non-Siksika members and non-Siksika Nation company whistle contracting from finishing construction until council fulfilled demands from protesters. The RCMP respected protesters' treaty rights claim and would not interfere. Like a lot of people thought there was no hope, we couldn't do nothing about what chief and council were doing. So we had to lead by example. Like right now, a lot of people are using a platform of what they're going to do, how we're going to do it. But we needed action right there. And what we had was our treaty rights. And a lot of people don't know that this right is very powerful. And so we went to that company, we told them to get off our land. And they asked why. And so we told them. We're tired of deals going on behind our back. So we told them to shut down until resolved. And the blockade did stop the rebuild, but just to one area, that Cluny subdivision. A lot of people are saying we're shutting down the whole rebuild. That was lies. We only shut down just one area. And because that area was, they already got money for that area. It was called Rental Project 36. They got millions of dollars. They got funding for 44 houses. They wanted the rebuild to push them aside and take over that site. But what happened with those 44 people, 44 homes? There was people waiting in line for houses, but they wanted to rebuild just to push them aside because they were in those monies were misappropriated and mismanaged, and that was one of the reasons that we were fighting for it, because we had to go through the Freedom of Information Act to get all that information that we had, and what we found in there was. That area, they got over $1 million for that area, the funding for that. But where did that money go? We don't know. So we asked questions about it. And, well, we found out even the documents revealed that the flood lands, including the treaty flats, are now surrendered to the province without consultation or a referendum with Siksika members or voters. All the flood zone land was surrendered to the province without the people knowing. We didn't know, had no referendum, we didn't know nothing about it. When they told the chief, the current chief about it, he just said it was surrendered for cleanup. Well, then it was surrendered so simply, how come you can tell the people about it? And documents, and also along that, documents revealed chief and council created a company called Siksika Co., whose board members were from chief and council and the flood rebuild team. They each got 5% from all contract work, but also mandated, this is what they really meant, they created a company to give first right refusal to qualified nation members. So anybody who were going for a contract, these white guys got the contracts because of this company. Chief and council misappropriated funds for Rental Project 36, which adds to their $38 million debt. And they take $1 million from the flood evacuate money for it. Other discrepancies and non-compliancy issues with flood money expenditures are soon to investigate. we have a file number here with the RCMP. We started questioning about there's a process we had to go through. We had to go through a local detachment, and then we got to the commercial crimes unit. And now that, to get the charges laid, we needed a forensic audit to be done. So on August 10th, 2016, we went to Aboriginal Affairs ban allegations, and it started conducting a investigation on Chief and Council. And not even a month later, September 1st, 2016, the Siksika Nation plaintiff, as represented by Chief and Council, filed a court injunction to stop the blockade protest, and then they targeted me, Ben Crowchief, and unknown defendants by suing them over $500,000. The court file number is 1601-11595. If anybody wants to look that up, it's in the court system right now. And they're saying that you guys are suing me. That's what they're saying. They're acting on your guys' behalf. And they're saying they're using your guys' money to sue me. And what you guys don't know is, when we went into court, they filed, it's called sue for damages. What they did, what you guys don't know, is they used you guys to sue me, but then when they got into court, they took their Chief and Council's name off there. So if I countersue, I'm going to be suing you guys back. So it's Siksika Nation as the party filing. How sneaky is that, man? They brought me to court, but then when they're going to get charged for suing, they take their name out of there. On December 22nd, Chief and Council, along with Blackfoot Confederacy, signs a resolution to support Standing Rock Sioux that includes a protest and blockade in North Dakota. The resolution supports the protection of the Sioux burial sites and their traditional ways of living. They signed a resolution to go support them, and right in their own backyard, they're suing people standing up. What? And that's pretty hypocritical of them. On October 21st, court rules in favor of Chief and Council, who represents and speaks of voters, including Ben Crowchief and unknown defendants, to stop the protest. The Siksika Nation is made up of Siksika membership and voters. Siksika members and voters include elders, society members, off-reserve members, and also myself, and the unknown defendants. Chief and Council are elected by membership of Siksika who are able to vote. So all of them are able to vote. So the people are now suing themselves, and and I'm also suing myself. That's what they're saying. As per Chief and Council who are doing the will of the people, and also as me. That's what they're saying. I'm saying I want to sue myself, and they're saying you want to sue me. And well, what we got to do right now is, if you guys really believe in making changes, you got to tell the Chief and Council right now, the ones that are running, these people, you got to make changes, because right now they're not listening to your voice. They're listening to their boss. And that's a conflict that these new ones that they're going to be going through. Because all right now, Chief and Council, they're just listening to Indian affairs, or Aboriginal affairs. They don't even care what the people are doing. They surrendered the land without telling the people, and that was from Aboriginal affairs. They spent the trust money because of Aboriginal affairs. This is what these new Chief and Council, you see somebody running, you ask them, what are you going to do to make these changes? How are the people going to have more of power? Because right now, they have no power. What we need is to start enforcing that Siksika financial law. We got to start using that so that down the road, we can pull it out. And these Chief and Councils, they want to do misappropriation, we can use that Siksika financial law. Right now, it's not being enforced. I'm taking it to the highest court of Alberta, and I'm getting it appealed. So this Siksika financial law, it'll be applicable all over. So any of these companies that come in and try again, we can pull them out. But this will be precedent in the court a lot easier. So this is a little background of what was going on. There was a lot of rumors going around. Like we're saying we stopped all of the rebuild. That was all lies. We only stopped one site because that site already got funding. And there was already 44 houses that are going to get pushed aside. And what the people don't know is the town of Cluny was pumping their sewage right into our reserve. And instead, just recently, Chief and Council, they stopped that lawsuit for the town of Cluny. And at the same time, they continue to sue me, who's trying to stop this corruption. And who's doing more damage, the town of Cluny or me? Chief and Council have been getting grants from First Nations Development Fund. They get money from the casinos and all that revenue. That's where it comes from. And so that they put in grants and they've been getting it, but we haven't been seeing it. Like there was $1 million baseball diamond. The other Chief and Council got this Agriplex. They've been getting money for it for the past almost 10 years. And then just when the flood money came in, they had money to build it. And I got records showing that they've been getting hundreds and thousands of dollars for that site, and nothing was built, and other grants too. So that adds up to that 38 million. Well, the interest, I think it was 28 million. And then in 2016, the audit report, it went up to 38 million.
So how many of them are on that Siksika code?
I think 7 altogether. 4 current council members and 3 from the rebuild.
Are any of them running for council right now?
Yeah, all of them. All of the ones that were on that Siksika code are running again.
I always hear plans. I always hear activities, meetings that the Chief and Council did, and for people like you. But we don't even hear about these things. We don't, I mean, there's no information that goes out of what you're doing. And it's only after the fact. I mean, it sounds like you've already gone to court. Yeah. And then you're saying that I'm going to be suing you? When did I get that chance to? I mean, it's good people are doing something, yeah, but they're not sharing the information.
Thank you.
Right there for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I trust and have faith in God.
That's what I believe in too.
Yeah.
Like I've been praying too, been guiding this way.
Yeah.
And
Guidance and directions every day, so important. Because if these young people never spummados, Lord, don't just sit back. Because we're the problem, we don't even talk. If we just give up, we're allowing our leaders to please themselves with our budget. That's why we're suffering. Don't let people put you down. It's not 85 years old. Some people's dying, that's okay. They went up on the ground and got crazy about the pain. I'm very ill. So, just speak for yourself. Don't give up.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.